Hi, my name is Gabe Spencer. I'm the owner and founder here at Accurate Roof Systems based out of Tyler, Texas. I want to say first off, thanks for applying to this position. In this video, I'm going to explain to you a little bit about what to expect, the history of the company, pay, things like that, maybe a little bit about the day in and day out. So first off, a little bit of history of us. We started the business back in 2009. We mainly did fluid applied roof coating. So we did acrylics, things like that on commercial roofs, different flat roofs, metal, things like that. We did that for quite a while until about 2013. We started doing more commercial work where, and what I mean by commercial work is more traditional tear off all the way down to the decking, TPO, membrane systems, mod bit systems, things like that, things other than silicone. Then we went into residential. So we kind of worked a lot of residential here locally in East Texas. And then in 2024, we noticed a shift in the insurance game and how things were happening as far as insurance companies not wanting to pay out. It was taking 60 to 90 days to get payouts on insurance money. And I just saw the company kind of taking a downturn. So what I did is I 180'd the ship. I went back to our roots as far as fluid applied. I still had all the teams, still had all the equipment, had a ton of know-how. And this time around, I wanted to target roofing companies. So what we did is we reached out to all these roofing companies across the Midwest. So in Georgia, Oklahoma, Texas, Kansas, all over the place. We reached out to these roofing companies and we started teaching them more about silicone and how it could benefit their business by adding that product to their lineup. What that did for us is that allowed Accurate to get into these different markets, kind of piggybacking on these other roofing companies, because we were doing the install and started working really well. And I took my sales team and we started just really becoming account managers versus really just salesmen. And that's really what we're at today. And that's what this position is really about that you're applying for, is more of account management versus just sales. Now, silicone is a fluid applied roof coating that can go on top of any flat or metal roof, mainly big, large commercial buildings. So generally the building owner would have to tear that roof off, which is really expensive. You're looking at $10 to $15 per square foot, when silicone can come in retail at $350 to $450 per square foot. What we're doing is we're selling that service to these roofing companies for a wholesale price. So for example, we sell that to them for $280 a square foot. They are then in turn sell that back to their customer for $350 to $450 a square foot, make a little bit of profit, but they don't really have to do much. They're just kind of the sales force behind it. And what we do is we do this to scale. So we have over 400 roofing companies that we work with now. I'm looking for someone that can come in, take over a book of business that's already existing, and help us grow that book of business. So all you will be doing is really working the phones continuously, building these relationships with these roofing companies, calling them, finding out, do they offer it? What do they know about it? Setting them up with a one-on-one video conference with me, or setting them up for a 90-day webinar that we do about every 45 to 90 days. We're going to do a webinar where we invite all the roofing companies in, teach them more about silicone, how to apply it, where does it go on, what does it work with, how to sell it, how to look for the jobs. So that kind of in a nutshell is what we're doing. And we need somebody, hopefully like yourself, to help us with that. Now, our day-to-day, since everything is remote, we've designed everything to where you can literally work from your home or anywhere you have Wi-Fi for that matter. Your job will be to, of course, to contact these roofing companies, get all the information. If they do have a bid, your job will be to collect all that info. So all the photos that the roofing company will take, any measurements that they may have, you're going to upload that to our CRM. Once you upload that to the CRM, you will tag me in that, and then that triggers me to put together an estimate, and that estimate is then sent out to that roofing company where you're going to follow up with it and make sure that they got it, and then keep following up with that roofing company. So that is a way where you are going to be able to turn these roofing companies basically into your sales team. So the more roofing companies you have, the more bids that are coming in, and of course the more money that you're going to make. Now you can also sell direct retail, which we'll show you how to do that as well, to where you can just jump on a Google Maps. You can zoom into a city anywhere basically, look at flat roofs, identify what type of roof that is, identify whether it has issues or not, which we'll teach you how to do that, and call that business owner. We've got a lot of technology at our fingertips that will help us track different businesses down, business owners down, tax records just on a click of a mouse. So a lot of technology here, a lot of cutting edge things that we do. It is a lot different. This thing that we're doing here is completely different than anything that anyone else is really doing right now. And that really is a game changer for you and for the rest of our company. So commission wise, you're going to get 10% off the total sale call, off the total sale of the job. So if it's a $100,000 job, you're making 10 grand. So there's no base pay, there's nothing like that, but the commissions are really high, plus the bonuses and things like that. And it's commercial work. So it's a lot of times it's large scale, large square footage, large tickets. So, go out and get you 2 or 3 of them a month and definitely make some money. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. You can shoot me a text or you can message me on our website. And again, my name is Gabe Spencer. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.